What's up, guys? It's David back here with this is my 2005 RSX Type S with a Sidewinder turbo. I just wanted to discuss some RSX turbo or Sidewinder turbo specific issues. Whenever I put this filter on directly on the turbo, if you look right here, your radiator hose is gonna hit. Then I had it hitting right there. I put some electrical tape around it just so it didn't rub and just coolant go straight in the turbo. I was looking at buying a K-tuned housing right here, but it looked like the housing stuck out just the exact same as what I have stock. So I just went ahead and ordered this 4-inch, because this is a 4-inch flange, 4-inch elbow. I put a 4-inch intercooler pipe / intake pipe, and then I just stuck the filter on, and I don't have any clearance issues with the way that my specific setup is with my Jacksmania turbo and manifold. Along with that, putting this on, I have throttle cable issues because I believe this stock throttle body angles like up. It still would be an issue, I feel, or yeah, I don't know. But I have a Skunk 2 right there, Skunk 2 74 millimeter throttle body, which we were trying to bend this bracket, throttle body cable bracket, and then we wound up breaking this stinking thing. I have it zip tied on and tried to JB weld it. JB weld broke. It's zip tied together, but I have a new one, and I'm going to go ahead and use that, as well as possibly install some other parts. We'll just see where we get. I got to take all this off, throttle body, everything, cable, sensors, everything on the throttle body's got to come off. So I'm going to get to that. I got to grab my tools. I think my first approach is going to be, I went ahead and loosened this a little bit, is I'm just going to have to go ahead and take this whole piping off for my intake. I possibly have to take that off, but I'm just loosening that, taking all this off. As I mentioned, we're going to be doing the throttle body. It's parked here at the garage because I have an exhaust leak straight out of the turbo, a little bit of, you can tell, and a little bit right here. So, I mean, and it's all over the wastegate. It's just, I noticed a little bit of smoke coming out of the hood while getting on the gas. And, yeah, let's go ahead, take this intake off, and take this intercooler pipe off. All right, got pipe. This is my intake. I was able to take it off. Like I said, it's a 4-inch all the way around, 4-inch coupler, 4-inch intercooler pipe, OD, as well as my 4-inch flange for my short ram. I actually just got finished, I believe last week or the week before. I heat wrapped my turbo manifold. Power steering line was getting some wear on it. My wiring harness, can't really see, it's like down in there, that area right there. I put a turbo blanket on. I have a wastegate blanket, but I don't really like the way it looks. I don't think it's really that great. Wrap my downpipe, it's kind of hard to see, and I wrap my screamer pipe is right here, as well as just some things here and there. But we have our replacement for this, so I'm going to go ahead and take these sensors off, take the throttle cable off, and go ahead and get to where we need to be. This is my old throttle body. I took off my map sensor, idle control valve, and throttle position sensor. Put the idle control valve on, map sensor on, working on getting screws for that. And I have this back plate that I'm taking off, and goes on the top right here. Just a block off plate. Got a new gasket, and you can see this is the broken piece. Tried to JB weld it and it did not work. So now I have my coupler back on, throttle body back on. Everything is on except for this bracket that holds it on. Only reason, like I said, I broke the stupid bolt that holds to the bracket. Unfortunately, you can't really flip over a throttle body on RSX because the idle air control valve's on the bottom. You'd have to port or whatever to the throttle body. You'd have to port the intake manifold in order to flip it over. So, I mean, it can be done, just not today. So we're gonna go ahead, put the throttle body back the way it was and the intake back the way it was and fix the exhaust leak. Got the new throttle body on with the new plates. Throttle cable's good, everything's good and tight. Got the intake on, and we are good to go. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good one. Peace.